Hi everyone, Dr. Vicky here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. I was sitting here in my office thinking about doing a reading, and I decided I was going to take a look and see how Princess Catherine of Wales is holding up, how she's doing, and what's ahead. Okay, here we go. We start with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. So that's a good start. I like that. For her, this is an Aries card, Venus in Aries. Venus in Aries is a Venus that's very concerned with how they're doing. Venus in Aries takes care of themselves because they value themselves. And she doesn't have a Venus in Aries because she's a Capricorn, and Venus can't be that far away from the sun. But I think she's getting in touch with her Aries side right now, and she's taking the time that she needs for self-care. That's what this card says to me. And the fact that it's the Four of Wands, there's this sense of containment and protection. I feel like she's as she's deciding what she's going to do, I feel like there's a sort of a wall of protection around her. Probably her sister, her family, her children, the things that mean the most to her. She wants to be surrounded by the things that mean the most. And so she is. Let's see the challenge. The Wheel of Fortune. The challenge here is that at any moment there can be a swift change, and this is a change that you don't really have any control over. So I feel like she's doing what she needs to do for herself, but at any moment she's going to have to make a decision. She's going to have to decide which direction she's going to go. Right now she's concentrating on herself, which she needs to. All right, let's see what's at the root of this. The Emperor, the Son of Morning. Yeah, at the root is the Emperor. It's the energy of dominion. It's the energy of being at the head of something. It is an Aries energy. It's again, there's this Aries. I need to check her chart because she has her North Node. I think what's happening right now in her chart, and I could be wrong, but I think the North Node might be going through her 9th house. Well, actually, do we have her? Yes, we have an accurate birth time on her. So, and she has a Cancer, I think, Cancer rising. And she has a lot of planets in the 6th house of duty, and they're Capricorn. So she feels very responsible, but ultimately her moon is conjunct her North Node in the 12th house. And that is a need for solitude. It's a need for taking care of yourself. Almost like it's a place of asylums. So she may be in a place where she needs that much care, perhaps. But according to this, she's getting it. But the root of it is that she really has to decide if she's ready to do this, I think, to be queen. And it may not just be what she wants. There may be other things, what her body says. It's not just what she thinks in her heart or what she thinks in her head, but it's what can her body maintain. We have the sun in the past, so there's been an illumination. So there was certainly an illumination about what was going on with Kate. Everybody to know, where did Kate go? Kate disappeared. For somebody who's always put out in the public, to just disappear like that is like, you can't do that. You're messing with people's reality. I think that's why, um, you know, this like sort of state of celebrity is just so toxic to the poor people who, you know, you say, well, they live, you know, they have all this money, they're rich, they're this, they're that. Yeah, but you know, every prison, not every prison looks the same, right? So let's see what's in the sky. We have fortitude. This is the strength card, the strength card. So there's strength. This is a Leo vibration card. You know what? She might have a Leo rising now that I think about it. She probably has a Leo rising. And so, yeah, at the top of the chart, does she have the fortitude? Does she have what it takes? I think that's the decision being made right now. And I think it's her decision. I don't think, I mean, there might be other people who are invested in her decision, but ultimately it's her decision. And I feel like she's strong enough to know that much. We're not dealing with a damsel here. Just like Diana wasn't a damsel. She was a warrior princess, named after the goddess of the hunt, right? Diana. So in the immediate future, we get the Five of Swords. See, these are the cards that concern me. These are the cards that concern me. Venus and Aquarius. Venus and Aquarius. This is, you know, this is people, things are unfair. She's not being treated fairly. There's an abuse of power here. Okay. How it's seen from the outside. Four of Pentacles. Like she's taking care of herself, right? She's taking care of herself. I do feel like there is somebody who's playing unfair with her. I don't know who it is. But she has her protection. So she has her protection. Domestic situation. The Fool. Well, she's going to do something that hasn't been done before. She's going to do something that hasn't been done before. I don't know. You know, I just had a thought, and I don't know how any of this works, so excuse me if I'm completely off base. But I'm thinking, like, she could still be the mother of the king, right? George, little George there. And she could still be, I guess, with William as his queen, but if she may not be able to do the day-to-day grind of being queen with all the things and responsibilities, and it's for life, and or for as long as you, I guess, want to do it, but you know, with the added like stress of the whole royal thing, right? If like somebody else couldn't take her place in those sort of functioning things, like his cousin, or, you know, so it's like the king and his cousin pro tem. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm wondering if something like that could be figured out. But again, I have no idea. Hopes and fears, the Ace of Cups. Well, I think she's hoping for happiness and healing and love. Yeah. And let's see the outcome. Okay, the Three of Wands. I like this. I like this a lot. This is the Sun in Aries. This is something new, something that hasn't been done before. That's what it says. Let's see if we can get a major arcana. The King of Cups, that's the king. That's, well, that could be both the king or the prince. But we're going to say that's Charles, King Charles. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Actually, this prince, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, this is William and Harry. Harry is the prince, is the King of Pentacles, and William is the King of Cups, right? One's a Cancer and one's a Virgo. The Eight of Wands, swiftness. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen fast. And I feel like I have a feeling that, I don't know, I guess there's a sense that at some point Harry's going to come back. And I don't want to say co-rule with his brother, but, you know, maybe he does some of the stuff that's really important to him, right? Once his brother becomes king, his brother can decide, you know, these are things that are very important to you, and I'm going to put you in, you're going to go to these things, you know, and I don't know. But I definitely see Harry in those cards. We have underneath it all the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Both cards of change, you know, upsetting the emotions, upsetting the finances. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Look at this card, as if he's coming to, here I am to save the day. I don't know. I think that I wouldn't have gone down this road, believe me, because I know how crazy people get about this stuff. But this almost feels like Harry's coming back for something. I don't know. And I don't just, I feel like he has to call in the troops on this. Perhaps until she's well enough to, you know, to be queen. All right, I'm getting called for supper. I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe if you're not. I do these very occasionally, and I decided I'm going to do a couple more because I think that there's a lot of things that are on people's minds that if I could help to ease somebody's mind over something, I'm always willing. All right, guys, take care. Much love. Namaste.